Hello
Hello.
and welcome back to Two Engineers, One Podcast, the second episode in this glorious series that may or may not continue indefinitely. I am
It just
Kyle.
depends on our projects and our
That's right, that's
schedules.
right, that's right. I am Kyle, and also with me is Justin. We originally had stupid names that we were going to use, but I failed that in about 10 seconds, so there,
Perfect. We're off to a great start. Doxing
there,
ourselves is the number one priority.
that's right. So there you have it. So today we're gonna try and shift the focus a little bit. We're gonna try and
Get
talk
some
about
real world topics.
what are we gonna talk about, Justin?
So my idea was to talk about our approach to fitness and how exactly you and I decide to go into routines and go about, pushing ourselves, getting anyone who's struggling with getting into the gym, staying with the gym, trying to be consistent, just all of these types of things that normal people would who work a 9 to 5 don't
Mm,
don't really want to go to the gym after work and try and find motivation for that.
yeah, but I think it's important that we discuss about this from like a motivational standpoint. I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't know shit about nutrition, and I really arguably know nothing about actual weightlifting. So so I can talk about like why I go to the gym, how I continuously go to the gym, but like talking about like the way to work out, no, that's not gonna come from
I,
me. That might come
yeah,
from
I
you.
mean the thing is like I'm not a bodybuilder. I don't have any shows under my belt. I don't have anything that's kind of, would stand out whenever you go and look at the resume of how I should be presenting fitness information. But for me, it's always just been about trying to better myself, eat healthy, get leaner, get more physically fit, and keep myself in a healthy mind state. Because I don't know if it's for you, but if I skip one day, I'm back into just a crappy mood all week.
Oh yeah. Well, case in point. So this happened to me this current week actually. So I didn't go to the gym any day because yeah, great start telling people how to be motivated, right? But
Off
but
to a fantastic start
in
here.
in my defense, so I work an industry job where my time at work can vary, a lot based on what I have going on. It's like we had people come from out of the country this week that I was basically they were like contractors, right? So I was
Mm.
basically like chaperoning them the entire week while they performed a whole bunch of work. So that meant and they were from Japan, all right? So uh, the Japanese people's work ethic is a little different, and also the hours they work is a little different. Like, so I get to my job at like 7, and they left. They usually leave their job at like 7:30 p.m. So like I gotta go home. Like I gotta cook dinner. Like me going to the gym. Like okay, this is a good thing to talk about. So like if I have to push myself like so hard to where like I have 5 minutes of free time at the end of the night, personally, I don't think that for me that works. Like gym for me is like such an outlet. Like it's something that I can kind of blow off some steam with and decompress like after a day of like worrying about a whole bunch of other shit. All I have to worry about is like picking things up and putting them down. So
Yes,
it's
picking
like
them up, putting them down.
yes. So that to me is a little bit of like a release. But if it means that I have to rush through the rest of my day, that's all I'm going to be thinking about while I'm at the gym. And it's going to ruin my workout.
Yeah.
So I wasn't
I
able to do
mean,
it this week.
life gets in the way, man. I mean, you can't basically, as long as you're going consistently and you plan on, getting back in there, it's not a huge deal. Like a week of taking a week off and taking a week to just kind of recoup your mental state. And, if you have more important things and pressing in life, you have more important things that are pressing in life instead of the gym.
Mm-hmm.
Like case in point, like taking rest days is also very, very good for your body. Taking a week off to just kind of chill, relax, and not have that overbearing pressure of I need to go to the gym, I need to go to the gym, I need to go to the gym.
Yeah.
is just a good mindset to be in too. I mean, granted, I'm kind of in that right now where it's I need to go to the gym, I need to go to the gym, I need to go to the gym because I'm trying to do a show in 2025, my first one that I'm training for.
Wow, look at you.
Um, I know, right? Yeah, it's going to be an absolute shit show. Crash dieting, working out 6 days a week, and literally not having any of my favorite foods for like 2 years. So
Mm-hmm.
it's just gonna be poopy. It's currently, I think I'm doing a cut right now when I was trying to bulk, but I'm around what 190 right now, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only consuming around 1,600 calories a day, and I'm gonna keep doing that until probably December. Once I'm at a good amount of body fat to muscle ratio, I'll probably start bulking again, just upping the calories in the meals.
I gotcha.
But yeah, I've been rewatching Arrow currently. Also, it's kind of good to have something that motivates you to keep in shape. And for me, it's been rewatching one of my favorite TV shows when I was in high school. And it's have you ever heard of it, Arrow on the TCW? I think I might have mentioned it to you a couple of times, or
Oh yeah. I
your
mean, I'm
best
pretty sure
friend.
you made me watch it a couple times, or at least
Yeah, me and Brian.
you had it on like
Yeah, I mean,
in the past.
our college roommate and I would discuss that because we used to be big CW fans, and dude, the actor in that show, Stephen Amell. If you don't know who that is, look him up. He's an absolute freaking unit. Uh, we've been he's not bodybuilder level like Chris Bumstead or
Right,
Larry
right.
Wheels, but he's the physique that if you saw him walking poolside or you know saw him out in public, you'd be like, damn, that dude's freaking jacked.
Right.
So for me, that's been my motivator of trying to go to the gym and taking his diet, which dude, it's been a struggle.
Oh, dude,
The
that's one thing I've never held myself to like a legit diet because that I don't know. I'm not I don't have to worry about that as much. I have good genes. So,
Bright Burning Star, baby, Bright Burning Star.
Bright Burning Star. Oh, we have to talk about Bright Burning Star. Can we please?
Yes, we'll get to we'll
Uh
get to our college mindsets and how different your life changes from place to place.
that'll have to be another video entirely.
That'll
We're going
that'll
to
be
have
a
a
that'll
whole
be a whole
video
separate
discussing.
podcast.
Yes. Yes. Okay, anyway,
Um,
moving on.
anyway, the problem with the diet that I'm currently fatting or like doing the whole crash dieting is it's no gluten, so I can't have bread, I can't have pasta, I can't have anything that has um, gluten in it. So I'm basically being a basic bitch for a couple of weeks, just going to a restaurant and going, "Can I get gluten-free buns and
No,
gluten-free
you're
all of this
not.
other stuff?"
Who the
Yes, I am.
fuck? Who
Or
are
am
you?
I? I know it's no gluten, no sugar, so I can't have any candy, processed sugars like Coke, alcohols, all that stuff is like out of the question. So no chocolate, no cookies, no desserts, anything like that. Can't have sugar. And there's no dairy, which that's the part I've been struggling with is how much I
There's
love
no way you're
cheese.
holding true to that.
I have not had, I think today was the first time I had dairy in a week and a half.
Yeah, well, that's pretty good for you.
Yeah, I mean, breakfast usually is like, so I've been trying to count calories, and for daily meals, I usually hover between around 14 to 1600 calories, depending on what I can muster and what I have time to actually cook.
Mm-hmm.
But breakfast usually for me consists of a cup of egg whites, three whole eggs, turkey bacon, blackberries, oranges, apples, and some watermelon,
Wow.
which
Yeah,
it's incredibly,
I'd like
incredibly
to talk
healthy.
to the viewers about what my breakfast consists of. It's called air. And for lunch, it's usually a sandwich with ham cheese, some spicy mayo, pickles. Then I just inject cholesterol in my veins after that. Um,
Straight up peanut butter.
oh yeah. Well, actually, I've been a little better with that because my significant other just keeps buying me stops buying me Ritz crackers, which is usually what I put peanut butter on, and I just ingest the fuck out of that on like a daily basis. So I'm actually consuming a lot less peanut butter.
Side
Um,
note, we used to be roommates in college, and there would be times where I would be coming back from the bars when he used to not go out, and I would see him. just shoveling peanut butter into his mouth with some rich crackers. And I'm like, how the hell are you still up? It's like 3 a.m. You're like, I'm not. I'm asleep. You're dreaming, son. Go back to bed.
You know,
I'd be like, all
it's
right.
funny because he's like not kidding at all.
It's been a very interesting ride with you and your peanut butter days. The
Yeah,
whole bright burning star mentality was alive and well.
we can't hint at it too much. They need to have a whole sit down conversation about what the bright burning
I
star
also
mentality
Loki,
is.
I also Loki thought you were going to just say my lunch is also consistent of air.
No, no, no. Yeah, that's another topic. But my appetite recently has had to increase exponentially. Um,
Oh yeah, because you're bulking, right?
no, well, it's actually because there's an Adderall shortage in the entire world right now. Um,
Fucking
which,
druggy.
well, no, I okay. I actually have diagnosed ADHD and have had it forever. So I need some sort of stimulant to get me to pay attention. But I've been completely off of it now for 2 full weeks out of necessity,
Mm.
which has been a really big struggle. So that's also probably a big reason why my diet has never been a big factor because Adderall kills your appetite.
Yeah,
Um,
it's basically meth.
yeah,
Start your day with a little bit of meth in the morning.
so that's why I like never have breakfast because once I usually take that in the morning, and so from like a diet perspective, like there's just no need for breakfast. I've got shit to do,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then lunch
I
is
mean,
usually like small or light. But I've been counteracting that by drinking tea, not coffee, but tea is like half as much as a cup of coffee. So on
mm.
days where like I'm really like know that I'm gonna be fucked up, like really tired in the morning, I'll like
See, what I
quickly
want to see is you on caffeine, or like I want you to not take your meds. Like there has to be a day whenever you come up and visit me, or I come down
been
and visit
doing
you.
that.
So yes, I understand. But but what I want to do is have you off your meds, and we just we both finish an energy drink, and I want to see how you're
No,
like once you've finished an energy drink,
no, no. The
and
world
whether
is
or not
not
you're like
ready.
completely crazy.
The world is not ready.
Oh, I think it is. I'm definitely ready to see you taking it, not take an energy drink or have an energy drink. Just, I think it would be a very fun bonding experience to then go to the gym after that.
Oh yeah, that's actually like let's kill two birds with one stone. Like just have me take one of those like stupid ghost energy drinks that all the fucking
Jesus Christ.
people like
Pre-work, you
drink.
want to try pre-workout whenever you're off your meds and you won't try a freaking energy drink? You are you're just wishing for a death
Just
sentence now.
fucking, if we're gonna do it, we gotta go bright burning star all the way, baby. Uh,
I mean, yes, but we don't want to have you fucking having heart issues while doing the bench press.
that could very well happen.
Yeah, I don't feel like driving you to the hospital whenever I come and visit or you come visit.
But anyway, yeah, I always enjoyed the gym because it was just like a great outlet. But I never really was able to fully commit because from what I know, right, half the battle for like a physique comes from the kitchen, right?
Yeah,
And half
yeah.
of it comes from, what you do physically. So
I'd
I
say it's
was never
90
to the
10.
point where I felt like, I could really invest a whole lot in it because I was just like my ceiling was limited by what I ate, and I was fine with that because I didn't go to the gym to look like Chris Hemsworth. I went to the gym because it made me feel good, and sure, the side effects were nice. Like I could feel myself getting stronger and watch my weight go up a little bit, but it was never like, holy shit, I need to be huge. I was never like that. So
It's become more and more like that for me, mostly because I don't know, I just feel like so body dysmorphia is a thing too, right? Like
yes,
I'm pretty sure you suffer from that, I suffer from that, I'm pretty sure your brothers suffer from that as well. I feel like a skinny bitch every time I go to the gym. Like I feel there are days where if I'm wearing certain types of clothes, I look huge. I feel like I'm huge, and then there are other types of days where I just feel like a scrawny little bitch. And I'm like, why do I even show all of the shit? Or like, why am I even like showing my arms or wearing a cut off t-shirt or whatever? It's
Hmm.
just like, oh well, I feel like I'm small compared to the guy next to me,
Oh,
and it's like, oh well,
well, I think you're
I have
perfect
to.
just the way you are.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Um,
Just kidding. You're a little
but
bitch.
yeah, I am a little bitch. I'm a skinny little bitch.
Yeah.
That's what I am.
Yeah, you are.
But like, dude,
And for
my
reference,
the
he is
goal.
much stronger than me.
I wouldn't say much. I mean, dude, I've been not taking creatine for a little bit. I do. I usually do the weekdays is when I'll take my creatine, and I guess I've been off of it for a little bit. So I went to go bench today. First time benching after like, dude, Saturday I went with my roommate currently,
Hmm.
and we did partly Muay Thai, partly a leg day workout. So my body is like completely sore. I have bruises all over my body right now from the
Oh
kicks
god.
and punches and all that stuff. So we went. I went to go. Long story short, I went to go do bench today, and I loaded up 185 on the rack to go do my sets of eight for like I think my third set in of eight. And I was supposed to have like 195 or 205 ready to go for the 4 to 6 rep range. And I went and took the thing off the bar, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel so weak right now. Like this feels so heavy. Like I need to keep up with going and working at my upper body more than once a week.
Hmm.
But that's been the issue. Is like last week I had a plans on Thursday that I went out to dinner for, and met someone new. They were they were fun to hang out with, but
Oh, that's good.
I missed the gym.
Right.
So
But that's another thing too. Like I always felt that like the gym is great, but it should never take away from like opportunities that I'll never get to have, like go out with friends and stuff. Because like there's a limited number of those times. I feel like so. For me, it's like I would never choose the gym over hanging out with somebody.
yeah.
Yeah. So good job. I think you made a good choice.
Well, yeah. I mean, dude, I mean, even then, even like trying to fit that in, I was like, I think I can go after, or I think I can go before, but then I'm gonna smell like shit, and I'm just like, I'm not trying to go out in public smelling like a dirty gym sock. Um, I was like, I'm just gonna skip today, take it as a rest day. I went Wednesday, and then I didn't go Friday because it's Memorial Day weekend. I wanted to get some sleep and enjoy my life. I
Hmm.
also went to go see Fast 10 in theaters Saturday after the gym.
Yeah.
So I don't mind smelling like shit in a movie where Vin Diesel's going to say family 470 times.
It do
Have you
be
ever
easy.
seen any of the Fast movies?
Yeah, I mean, I can't tell you how the plots all interconnect at all. Not even a little bit.
This shit
Like
is
the
like
way I all I understand is that there's, it's just like Vin Diesel, right? And he's just like always fucking just I don't know.
driving.
Either someone's trying to kill him or he's trying to kill someone and that's just like the whole movie. And there's cars.
There was a line in this movie where basically every time I saw something that was so insanely stupid or defied the laws of physics,
Mhm.
I just like had to turn my brain off. There's a line in this movie where the guy's like, I've taken away your friends, I've taken away your family, and now I'm gonna take away your son. He's like, Vin Diesel goes, your biggest mistake was not taking away my car. And I'm like, that's the biggest mistake. That's his biggest mistake. It's not taking away your fucking Mustang that
But
you
wait,
put
I thought his whole
fucking 10
shtick was
grand in.
like family is most important.
Yeah, the entire Fast and Family movie is like, I don't need cars. I got family.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it's like somehow it devolves into serious action packed movies where people are fighting one another and like choreographed stunts. And I'm like, how did you guys go from pulling off bank heists? I think is what the whole fucking premise was. I haven't
Hmm.
seen any of the Fast movies. Fast 10 was the first one I saw. Arguably,
Really?
people say like five. Yeah, arguably people say like 5 and 7 are the best ones. I'm like,
Oh.
we tried to watch the first one after the Fast 10, which is kind of like watching Endgame and then going back and watching fucking Iron Man. And I'm like, hey, he died in that one. It's like, yeah. yeah, he's gonna die eventually. It's like, oh,
Ah.
cool. Hey, there's Vin Diesel. He said the thing.
Yeah.
It's like the pitch meetings.
Did you actually you
It's like,
watched the original? Was the original like way more about cars and less about action?
bro, I couldn't tell you what the original was about. Like, I genuinely have no interest in people going, I'm gonna race a car. Oh my God, it has like I think watching the parody movie
Oh my god,
of
who's it?
Fast and the
Who's the?
Furious.
Oh, you know, like how like back in the day, the meme was like Michael Bay. Any movie directed by him was just gonna have a shitload of explosions.
Yes.
Yes, I
Yeah.
feel like this movie, this like saga or series, whatever the fuck, is like the epitome of that.
Oh, if Michael Bay directed all of these movies, like they'd make a crap ton of money. Like
I think he,
somehow you include Fast and the Furious and Transformers
yes,
intertwined, and it's like I think people would be out of their mind. Like
right.
low key, it'd make a crossover thing where it's like, yeah, I drive Optimus Prime, stand down. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Like I don't know where the fuck this is going now.
Imagine like Vin Diesel saying the ending line of like the Transformers movie, like before the Linkin Park song plays. We are
I
out
don't need
there.
Autobots.
We
I
are
don't need the
winning.
Decepticons. No, he's like, I don't need the Allspark. I got family.
Stop. I'd watch it honestly, but you'd have to like it'd have to be for free.
I'd have to be so either incredibly intoxicated or so out of my mind in order to even get through, I think, what the plot would be in that movie, or even to describe it to someone. I'd be like, wow, Big Monkey took down Vin Diesel's car while Optimus Prime spun him around in a 360 no scope, destroyed the gorilla. Vin Diesel said family 418 times, and the Allspark was used once.
Oh my god.
Like, I don't know. Movies today are also just kind of becoming more and more crappy.
Are
Like if I'm
they,
being
or are we
honest with
just
you,
like not as interested in the format of going to the movies?
I'm interested in I have any excuse to shove popcorn down my gullet. It's an excuse to go to the movies.
Yeah, I'm
But I
sure
mean, like
that mixed with your diet.
it does. Like popcorn doesn't have any sugar, doesn't have any
Oh, you're
dairy.
serious?
Oh, I'm being 100% serious. Like most of the quote unquote movie theater butter is also just vegetable oil with like I think turmeric or something in there to give it color.
What?
Bro, like it's not real butter at all. Like
I can't believe.
that should be the name of that should be the name of the episode. Popcorn butter is not real butter.
No, I think it was going to be something absolutely ridiculous, like weightlifting and transformer gorillas.
Yeah, probably that wouldn't be bad.
How do we clickbait? Look up a clickbait video.
Hello guys, today I'm going to teach you how to clickbait. First thing
It's
you're going to want to do is type into ChatGPT and get your clickbaiting title. Thanks guys.
no,
I'll see you in the next
actually,
video.
that could be a good topic too. We could talk about AI. Okay, so I write
So
this shit down.
so hold on. So does your company use ChatGPT?
Not officially, but yes. There's like younger engineers. There's younger engineers who I've talked to, or who have just said outright directly, like, "Oh yeah, I wasn't sure if this valve was gonna work in line, so I just kind of asked ChatGTP, and it said that yeah, that model will work." And I was like, "All right, let's buy it."
Dude, like my boss is now obsessed with it. Like
Oh
my
really?
boss is my boss is probably my parents' age, maybe a little bit younger. So like imagine someone just like discovering, the internet for the first time and they're like they ask it every single question. And it's really entertaining to watch because it's like he would call you over for help with something or like I think on Friday he called one of me and another person over to help him with Excel. And he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna use the power of ChatGPT. And he just wrote the ChatGPT code and ChatGPT spat it out and he was like, this is awesome. Like this is great. Like I should just submit everything to
A
you.
whole new world.
Right? Right?
Well, honestly, it kind of
Like
is.
like that's the thing is like, dude, I'd low key be interested to see what kind of questions you could have answered with ChatGPT and how effective it really is. Because I know
Bro,
like when
I've
it
been
comes to niche.
Bro, we've been using
Sorry,
it
go
to
ahead.
plan like Oh, you're good. We've been using it to plan vacations. Like, we'll basically be like, please give me an itinerary with this much budget where we go out to dinner every night and we do an activity and we do this and does that, and I'm like, please put it in a table, and then I export and I just like copy paste it, put it in an Excel sheet and save it. It's like amazing. And then I'll fuck around with it. I'll be like, increase the budget, or I'll be like, I don't want to go to this kind of dinner, and it goes like, yes sir, no problem sir, I'm sorry to keep you waiting.
Sorry, sir.
No, it's
Meanwhile,
like 10
planning
times as
destruction of
obvious.
humanity. Oh,
Sorry, what'd you say?
it's like meanwhile plotting the destruction of humanity for every time I have to say
Oh
sorry.
my god, there's no way.
Um, dude, like I have you seen any of the memes about the Snapchat AI
No,
and like
but I
people
will.
basically making these things like awful or saying awful things to them?
You know how its face is like purple?
Yeah.
It's in my phone as purple bitch. Like I changed its name.
We're all going to be slaves to an AI overlord one day, and it's just going to be like, "Do you remember when you called me a purple bitch?" No. Yes. Who is the purple bitch now, bitch? Meanwhile, it's choking you out. Your face is purple. It's like,
Oh, I was wondering where you were gonna get the purple thing coming into play.
"Am I still purple?
Jesus
Am
Christ.
I still purple?" Answer the question.
Where are my testicles, Summer?
Where? Where are you? Where am I resting? Oh, yeah, you can tell the monster energies today have really just kind of taken a
How many
hold.
of those do you have a day?
I had two today.
Stop,
Um, Art's about to give out.
bro.
They're the zero sugar.
If they
They're the
run
zero
out of,
sugar.
all
They're
right, all right,
fine.
all right, all right. Hang on, hold the phone. Let's say this is probably not gonna happen, but let's say there's a fucking caffeine shortage, which by the way, the entire world would probably shut down. But
Mm.
oh, that's something interesting. But what would you do? You would have headaches for like weeks.
Yeah, I tried quitting caffeine. That did not work. I basically was consuming an energy drink that had 200 milligrams of caffeine in it every single day,
Hmm.
and then basically went over to Coke Zero,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah. There's still
it
caffeine in
had
that.
yeah, it's all zero sugar. Like I'm trying to stay with
Yes,
the zero sugar mark. Um,
gotcha. It
so
actually
like
doesn't
I
taste
went
that bad.
over.
I actually had
No,
Coke Zero
it
recently.
doesn't. It's pretty damn good. I mean, if you like, it's a little bit sweeter than Coke, but like after
Yes,
like a couple, I'd say probably around like 3 or 4 Coke Zeros, like you really don't see a difference anymore. Like
it's like
that's what
you know
just tastes like
Diet
Coke.
Coke.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big
It
fan of
like
Diet
is
Coke.
the literally a better version of Diet Coke.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah, like there's no need to sell Diet Coke anymore. Honestly, it
I mean,
just tastes
people
because
like
Diet
Diet
Coke is
Coke.
like way more like it's just straight up artificial aspartame sugar, and like Coke Zero is like it
Yeah,
dialed way the fuck down.
yeah, they basically like. I think they feel like a lot of people now are just kind of using coconut water as their like sweetness kind of thing. Or like they'll
Mm.
carbonate the coconut water, and that's how they kind
Oh,
of keep their sugar down because coconut water apparently is very sweet.
it
Coconut
is.
milk,
I can tell you
while
that
also
because
containing zero sugar.
not to gatekeep, but I did split open a coconut in Hawaii and drink it. So it tastes really sweet and it's absolutely delicious and incredibly hydrating. It'll be like you drank
Uh,
like 5 glasses of water if you have like all the water in a coconut.
hmm.
When it was only probably like maybe a glass and a half, 2 glasses of liquid.
That's something that I'm wondering. Like, so my whole goal is to open a brewery one day and to be a brewmaster at one point.
That would be pretty sick.
So I'm wondering if instead of like that would just like kind of I don't we can discuss this off the podcast and talk about business afterwards. But it's a very interesting idea that just kind of popped into my head.
Uh huh.
Um,
All right, I'll be
um,
sure to my people talk to your people and we get that
yeah,
all
yeah,
sorted out. You know,
we'll get this all sorted.
let me just give you
Um,
my therapist or my my therapist.
yeah, you can send me a quote for it.
Oh God.
If you could send me a quote, that'd be great.
Yeah, we'll do. We'll do.
Yeah.
So we're that's pretty much all the time we have for today. Um, I think next podcast a great idea would be to talk about Pipe Burning Star.
Yeah. College days would be
Oh,
fantastic.
yes, yes, yes. Okay. So, yep, that'll do it for today. So, thank you for listening. Hopefully, you're still here. That would make me happy, and I hope you have a great week. And we'll talk to you again next week.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, do all that. Subscribe, smash that like button.
Yes.
Okay. See ya.
Bye.